It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Oh, damn. Listen, y'all want to know the irony about this right now? I was just going to talk about how to deal with moments in life when situations are not ideal, you know? And trying to be creative out of an empty around and lock myself inside the closet. So the best thing to do right now is for me to just keep calm. And I don't have my cell phone on me either. But the best thing to do, keep calm and try to use my mind to get me out of this situation. Just control what it is I can control. But right now, that's not much. I did it. So, hey, man, this month, this day, this month, this week, this year has been not as ideal. You know what I'm saying? Coming into 2018 felt really good. By the way, I'm here at the house. Have not moved in yet. Got a lot of stuff going on. Let me show you. I don't want to show you too much, but there will be a time for that. But it's the bedroom. Still got work to do. Got to take these floors out. Got to finish painting. These were all blue. That's from the bathroom. But just a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff to get done. But I just wanted to talk real quick about just like real life stuff real quick. You know, I feel like a lot of times, especially with the health and fitness movement, a lot of people like to make it seem like it's all penguins and unicorns all the time, and that's not the case, man. Sometimes this stuff is hard. Now, I'm not doing YouTube. I'm not saying like that's hard. Veganism isn't hard. Eating healthy to me isn't hard, but sometimes life and trying to have everything together is just difficult, man. Adulting is not what it's cracked up to be, right? I just wanted to share my insight on some of the things I've been going through, things that I want to go my way, have not been going my way. I've worked so hard to try to make things happen the way that I want them to happen in the time that I want them to happen. And it just doesn't happen that way sometimes. So I'm still on my grind. I'm still feeling good. I'm still somewhat motivated now. I'm still motivated. But sometimes you hit those little speed bumps, man, and it slows you down. I know I'm not the only person because I hear you guys talking about, you know, what you deal with on a daily basis. So I thought I'd come on real quick and share some real life, real talk with you and share with you what I do when I get in those types of situations. So for me, for instance, without getting too personal with stuff, life doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look the way that it should be looking for me right now, right? I think last year for me was a season of kind of just realizing and being truthful with myself and my shortcomings and places that I need to grow, you know what I'm saying? And it was a preparation for me for whatever's to come this year. So I'm not gonna lie, man, over the past 2 years, I ain't really been my super positive self like I've always been. Like growing up, I've always been that positive dude, that positive kid. I always had an encouraging word from my family and friends. I always tried to think, you know, positively no matter what was going on. But I think, you know, a little bit of that was maybe being naive. You know what I'm saying? And so, whereas I think that stuff is beneficial, I think that believing that something's gonna happen or you're gonna beat somebody or do something without putting it in action, That's kind of detrimental. And that'll stifle your progress. And that's what happened to me 2 years ago, right? So last year was a realization for me. Around October, I was like, man, I can't just be hopeful and think stuff's gonna happen and do the bare minimum. I gotta go all out. Well, guess what? I get super ramped up on my motivation. I get super ramped up on everything happening and things going the way that I want them to go. And I start firing on all cylinders when it comes to action, right? And guess what happens? Boom, stuff slows me down, you know? Got some petty theft issues, right? Got some cash flow issues with the business idea, right? Got people not committing to what they said they were gonna commit to, right? People falling back on their word, right? All you guys, y'all go through this just as much as I do or anybody else. So this is nothing new. So what do I do in these situations? Like, how do you bounce back, right? I'm not a positivity guru. I'm just somebody that's gone through some stuff, and I have mechanisms that have helped me get through them and have actually helped me get results. So what do I do? Right now, what I've been doing is realizing I can't control everything. No amount of good wishing, goodwill, prayer, action will allow you or afford you the opportunity to control every aspect of life, right? So I start to focus on what I can control. Because the truth is, what's in the past, what's happened has already happened. What has happened has already happened. There's no way to change, fix a lot of things that are in the past. Just leave it in the past. I can't focus so much on the future either. So I focus on, in that moment, in the moment, what is it that I can actually do? What is it that I can control? And so I started to do that. And I started with my attitude. I can control my attitude. I don't know about you, I have a pretty big imagination. I've always been that way. But somewhere along the line, I think all of us, if we're all being honest, we kind of lose that imaginative spark that we get when we're kids. For me, it lasted for quite some time, up into my 20s, right? And I still have elements that say that it hasn't left me. You know, I still have parts of me where imagination hasn't left me. But what imagination allows me to do when I marry it with positivity, right? It allows me to get outside of my own head. It also allows me to attract to myself what it is that I truly want, what it is that I want out of life, the possibilities out of life, and the things that I can actually accomplish. And I think part of the problem for me, honestly, is that I've just wished and hoped and been positive on too small of a scale. I need to dream bigger. I need to want bigger. Now, not with the house, obviously. But I want a small house. We wanted to live in a small house. We had a 2,100 square foot home with a movie theater, office. It wasn't like a balling house, but it was a nice house, especially for, you know, people our age, a guy my age. But we had to be realistic. We weren't using a lot of the space there, and we'd always been kind of talking about minimalizing, just making life more simplistic. So that's what this is. Shout out to the paint help, right? So I've just been more positive. And it doesn't change anything. I can't just stick my head in the ground and plug my ears and say, la, 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 nothing's happening, la, 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 nothing. I can't be that way. And I'm not being that way. But I can't dwell on the negativity for too long. If I do that, it's not gonna help me progress. It's not gonna give me the willpower to push forward and do bigger and do better, right? So I don't do it. So those are two things that I do. So why don't you apply that to your life? Try it out. See how it goes. That job that you're waiting to hear back from, you ain't heard back from yet, hey, be positive about it. You know, that check or that money that you've been waiting on that you were supposed to get ain't happened yet. Be positive about it. Try to find some way to be positive. Flip it and make it a positive situation. You know, you got debt, you in debt, crazy debt, and you feel like you're drowning, you're underwater. Hey, find some kind of way to be positive and spend that. You know, what you can control is paying maybe the bare minimum on your debt. You know. Some of you might say, well, I don't have a job. I'm a broke college student. Well, guess what? You can find a job. You can find a way to make money. Sell some stuff in your house. If you don't have a house, if you don't have anything to sell, find something that friends and family have that you can sell, right? So I just wanted to share that with y'all real quick. But I I don't share too much of this type of content. A lot of you say that I should. I just wanted to share this real quick because this is kind of where I've been at, man. Everything's not okay all the time. Everything's not kale and hummus. You know what I mean? Sometimes they slip some sour cream or some dairy products in there. And you gotta roll with it. So, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. I hope it had some type of value for you. If it did, let me know in the comments. If you liked it, like it. If you wanna see more stuff like this, not really motivation, but just me kind of talking about the stuff that I've learned and just kind of giving you updates on where I'm at in life and with things, then let me know. Because I can do it. You know why? Because that's something I can control. So until next time, like I always say, I don't know what I'm going to say. So I don't know what I always say because it's 2018. But until the next video, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.
You win. Perfect.